Former women's basketball star reflects on the 4 decades to get to Caitlin Clark. Even though I played basketball in high school and college, I haven't watched much women's basketball, other than the Olympics and my daughter's games. So earlier this year, when my brother asked what I thought of Caitlin Clark, I said, "Who? Yeah, I know. It wasn't my finest pop culture moment." When we hung up, I played catch-up via Google. Watching a clip of her playing, I instantly got why some are calling her one of the greatest in the history of women's college basketball, and why she's popularized the game. Her quickness, ball handling, ability to read the court and make assists, rebound, and shoot three-pointers. Wow! And also, wow, how far women's basketball has come. Since the first women's teams played in 1892, since Title IX opened the door for me in the 1980s, since my college teammates, and I traveled in a cargo van and brought sleeping bags for the away games. Different even from when I came to coach my first high school team and didn't have enough aspiring players to field a team, and different even from when my own daughter began playing the game. As a teacher by profession, this rediscovery of women's basketball prompted a reflection on the sport's evolution and my own experience of it. When women's basketball was first played in 1892 at Smith College in Massachusetts, 9 players per team played and males weren't allowed to watch. Players were limited to 3 dribbles at a time, could only hold the ball for 3 seconds, and wore loose trousers covered by a knee-length skirt. Not until 1971 were women considered robust enough to play full court. When my parents were in high school, Dad played baseball and basketball. Mom babysat, cooked, cleaned, did laundry and ironed. In 1972, Title IX was enacted. If not for it, I, and hundreds of thousands of other women, probably wouldn't have played. Title EX mandated that schools and colleges provide both genders with equal opportunities in the participation of sports, scholarships, coaching, and facilities. I was 12 in 1972 and attending the King's Academy. Like most other schools, they didn't have a girls' basketball team. They formed their first in 1974, when I was a freshman. By then, my dad had erected a basketball hoop over our garage door, but I wasn't interested in playing with him and my brothers. Girls played with Barbies, not basketballs. During my sophomore year, Lenny Ostriker, my PE teacher, and the girls' basketball coach, asked me to try out for the team. I was 6'0" at the time. No one had to teach me to be tall, but I had never touched a basketball. Without any skills, I got cut. I was embarrassed for a day or two. Then I asked Dad, who had been the captain of his high school team, to teach me how to play. He was happy to oblige. Almost every evening and weekend, he worked with me on shooting, dribbling, passing, and doing layups. Sometimes my brothers joined us. Halfway through the season, Miss O noticed my improvement during gym class and asked me to join the team. I think I scored 4 points that season. Girls weren't allowed to practice in the gym, and we didn't have girls' basketball camps, leagues, or weight machines as my daughter did a generation later, but I had motivation. I wanted Dad to be as proud of me as he was of my brothers for playing football. Dad was hard on me, but made me better. One morning, he woke me up to show me a headline in the Palm Beach Post. Meg Struff leads King's Academy. "That's good," he said. But then he pulled out the notes he'd scribbled during the previous night's game and told me everything I could have done better. I too was hard on myself. After games, when someone complimented me, I'd say thank you and rattle off a list of what I thought I'd done wrong. When a teammate's father noticed, he advised me to be dissatisfied enough to improve, but satisfied enough to be happy. Heeding his advice helped me enjoy the game more.